All right, all right, all right. What is up? What is up, YouTube boxing family? It is K right here. I'm back at it with another good live stream for you guys today. Yeah, let's get right into it, man. I'll be having another professional fighter by the name of Camilla Panatta. She's a fighter based out of Italy. I think she's a professional fighter right now. I think she's 2-1, but yeah, she's a pretty decent fighter. I figured you know, talk with her, on the panel today, try to see, what, why she got into boxing, and just have like a regular conversation. She'll be coming on in a couple minutes, so in the meantime, I'll just be talking about, the fights that happened previously in the past, with Tifo Barrelton and Mr. Artem Rusev, and then obviously David Stevens knocking out Sean Hempel. That was a really terrific fight. Amazing performance. Yeah, let me talk about that because I would dive in deeper about Kira Tapia and her performance, and the main event, Jasmine Artiga beating Ashley Sisente. So I think it's kind of fair to even put it in that principle because either way, it makes all the sense in the world to even talk about how these cards really played out and and what purpose that it had meant to even bring up. Oh, Camilla actually joined. All right, here we go, guys. Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Pretty good, you. Thank you for coming through.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't speak very good English, but I'll do my best.
Oh no,
I can
no.
speak better
Uh,
Spanish.
okay. Yeah, like I wish I could actually be fluent in it. Like I could probably do better, but yeah. Yeah. First of all, thank
Just
you.
speak me slow and I can understand you. If you start to speak like slang English, no, I can't.
No, 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 no. Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it simplistic as possible.
Okay, that's
Uh,
okay.
yeah. First of all, thank you for coming through. Just tell the audience who you are and how'd you get into boxing.
Thank you.
Uh, I was gonna say could you tell the audience how'd you get into boxing?
Yes. What? Sorry?
Yeah, yeah, like I asked, could you explain to the audience how'd you get into boxing? Like how'd you get into the sport?
Why or how?
How? How?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I started boxing like 10 years ago. The beginning, I started just to keep me shape, to change my lifestyle. Was like a joke, no, not for real. And then when I stepped into the ring the first time, I felt so well, so good, and I think I thought that's what I want to do. So at the beginning, I started boxing to losing weight, and and then I didn't thought anymore about to losing weight and stay in shape, but just boxing, and was like a drug for me. And then I got this passion, and I start boxing every day, everywhere, and that's it. I never stopped. After 10 years, I have to be frank. It's no fun like the beginning, but is something that I can't stop. It's something that I love. So also the day that I don't really feel good on the gym because I don't want to go, I go and I do my job and I'm back at home. Maybe I don't do my 100%, but I do my best for that day.
All right, all right.
Can you understand me?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like you speak, really good, decent English. I mean, it's better than most, immigrants in the
Thank you.
United States. But
Yeah, no, to Uh, when I moved in Florida like 3 years ago, I didn't speak nothing of English, nothing for real. And
Oh
then
man.
I had to learn English because I bought a restaurant, so I was working every day with my employers or my customers. So I had to learn English. But in the gym, my gym is my coach is from Puerto Rico, and to me, it's better speaking Spanish because it's more similar to Italian. So in the gym, I always speak Spanish with my teammates and with my coach. But at work, I always spoke English. So I didn't practice too much my English, but it's only 3 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I had like that same problem with like my grandfather. He was from Puerto Rico, and he couldn't understand most of what the things that I was telling him until he got better. So
So your grandfather is from Puerto Rico and you don't speak Spanish?
yeah, because I was raised in like a Black American household, so I was never brought into it a lot. So I actually taught myself back in high school how to speak it,
Yeah,
but like I just never use it because it's just not common in the states,
yeah,
nationwide.
yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna follow up with another question, like with like all the experience that you had, like, could you explain to the audience about like your amateur pedigree? How did that come about?
Yes, okay. Well, I start boxing in Italy, where the professional boxer is not really a big business in Italy. There are much more amateur fighters than professionals. So since I was in Italy, I always just fought like amateur in Italian championship tournaments, regular show, and I never thought about going pro because there are no manager, no promotion, no money, no nothing. There is no a business, no box industry. So just only when I moved in Florida, I start to thinking about going pro because everybody around me saying, "Why you don't going pro? It's been a long time. You're doing boxing. You're good. You're a good fighter. You should have to go in pro." And then I start to think about this possibility to go in pro, but not for money, just for because it's what I love, is just to do something more for boxing, no? And so I start to change my boxing style since when I was in Italy, or Italian boxing style is more amateur, so just touch, and move, a lot movement, no power, just speed and explosivity, but not too much. It's like it's 9 minutes of fight. In 9 minutes, you have to give everything. So it's a lot of punches, but no good punches. So when I moved, my coach, which is Javier Santeno, the first day I stepped into the gym, he told me, you have to change your style. You definitely have to change your style. So I had to forget everything I knew about boxing, and then I start again to learn new things, like stay sit on the punches, turn your hips to the punches. Uh, I didn't even know how to throw a good hook. Right, I'm southpaw, so a good right hook. I didn't even know this. I was just doing that. So I completely changed my boxing style, which is a good thing because it's something new that I learned. And now I can say I feel much more comfortable. But to me, is something different. Amateur and professional are like two different sports. It's incredible. But if you have a good amateur style, amateur experience, you can use it in professional, but it can't let you be uh, a good fighter. what I mean? You need you need a good things. You need a professional boxing school to be a good professional fighter. So a different technique.
Yeah.
Uh, but to me, when I start to learn the new things, it was looks like uh, if I never did boxing before. Was like, oh my god! So was everything was new. Also, if I was in boxing since 7 years, so I say it's impossible until now. What I did until now? So I didn't know nothing. But no, now, right now that I feel comfortable in both styles, I can mix it up and use sometimes my amateur style when I have like a short fighter that coming follow me, or I can stay sit when I need to stay sit. So that's good. But I think if I never moved to Florida, I will never be pro.
Yeah, I think as far as your style goes, like, cause I did like a lot of research on your fights, and I think you already had like the professional style, base there, but I think coming over to the states is like is like a really great move just to get like your international experience from like all over like the world competing
Yes,
because
and I had the pleasure to move around with the best boxer in the world, like Katie Taylor.
oh nice, yeah.
Yes, I did spar with her. She's amazing. I don't have to tell you it, but you
Hey,
know.
I was there at Madison Square Garden on my birthday, so
Oh
like I had
yeah,
some fun.
me
Yeah, like
too. I was there too. She
yeah,
did
like I
spar
was
with.
I ran into so many fighters there, and like I was just telling them, like I was like super like ecstatic, to go, and like I like ran into like to like a lot of very nice people there.
Yes. So I also in Florida. I used to train with Christina Cruz, which is another excellent boxer. She's amazing, and so from her I learned a lot of things. Just watching her, how she used to train, what she used to do, and try to learn. Also, just watching, no practice. Uh, then I moved with Kiria Tapia. I moved a lot of fighters from around the world, from female fighters, of course. And to me, it was something big that, I mean, I had the possibility to measure my level, to see which is my level.
Yeah. As far as what inspired you to come over to the states to get better, did you have any like worries of like coming over to like understand how to like adjust with any fighting style? Like did you like learn internally through like through like the coaching system that got you better?
What? Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, like I was saying that when you came over to America, did you have a bit of fears coming over to transition your style while you were working on it over here?
Uh, what do you mean, like over? So, what are you asking me about boxing style? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, like when you made the decision to move over here to the
Yes.
states, did you have any concerns coming over to think that everything that you planned out to come over here to get better, was it like worth the investment to get better? Like did you have
Yes, no,
any?
to be honest, I moved there because my mom she lived there. So I always came to visiting my mom. And before to move there, I used to came in Florida like two, thrice by here. and stay there 2 months, 3 months, and then back in Italy. Also because I was like tourist and I didn't have any visa, so I came just to vacation. And I had another gym. I was training in Stacy Stacy boxing gym in Florida, which with my old coach, which is Mel. Right now he's no more with us because he's died like the day that I got the visa to move in Florida. He died. So when I moved there, I was like, okay, I have to start everything again because during my short travel in Italy, in Florida, I mm, I grow my little world over there, like my gym, my friends, my teammates. Then when he died, I felt like okay, I felt really bad for him because I loved him so much. And then I say, okay, I have to find something different to do right now. Another gym, another place to stay, people that can stay with me. Was everything new, no? So I got my visa because I bought a restaurant in Florida, and I came there. I started working, and I found this other gym, which is Sweatbox in Devi, and I start to working out with my new coach. And yes, I think Florida is better than Italy for many different things. For boxing, first of all,
Yeah.
for the weather. I love the Florida weather, and then the lifestyle is different. I mean, we like Italian, we take the life like slowly. We enjoy to take coffee at home with friends, and it's like less pressure. In when I was in Florida, everything was fast. Like I spent 3 years there, over there. Looks like 3 months because I was always working, 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 working. I didn't have, I didn't had even a time to go out with my friends because I was always working. And also when I, for example, if I had the if I oh my god, if I was thinking to go out to do shopping, it was impossible to me. I had only the time to do shopping online, and I got all my new stuff for 2 years like new because I didn't use it. I was working, and I see American people. They pass like they need the coffee. They go to the Starbucks. They drive and they got by the coffee by drive, no? They don't even stop to take a coffee, enjoy the coffee. It's something different. I don't like it. I miss my family. I miss my friends when I'm in Florida. But I think is the better way to me to live because life is not only taking coffee or stay with your friends, but it's also work out, and do your things. So I put my priority behind my priority and necessity behind my like relax simple things.
Yeah. I can.
I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying.
No, 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 no. Like, you're speaking, really good, decent English. I can understand it. No worries.
Yeah, I hope the other people can understand what I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that there are some things from Florida that I love more than Italy, and there are some things from Italy that I love more than Florida. But if I put Italy and Florida, I think Florida is better than Italy to live, to stay, to work out, for everything.
Yeah, that's interesting that you say that because a lot of people that I've ran into, ever since I moved here, because I've been to Florida many times, but like as far as like like I'm living down here, I can see like your point of view. Like a lot of migrants that come over, they have a lot more interest to bring their skills and labor to actually be more comfortable in Florida, because like I assume in other countries that are not doing good economically compared to the United States, it's a lot more difficult to get by financially. But I can.
Yeah, but also for me to be if you see, I did all my professional. I'm doing my professional career in Mexico since I spent like 2 years waiting for my pro debut in USA. But since I did all my amateur career in Italy, no one was able to help me. So at last, after 4 times they canceled my fight, I've been in Mexico and I did my pro debut over there. And in 1 year, I did 4 fights in 1 year. I was supposed to do six, but I had two problems for 2 times, so I didn't do 6 fights and I did only four. But it's difficult to do your pro debut in USA if you don't have an amateur career over there.
Just connection with the promoter.
Yes, because or you have a good amateur career, like you been a world champion or a European champion, or you want something important. So at this time, some promoter are interesting on you. Also, if you come from any part of the world, but you have a good background, amateur background. But if you don't have like a world title in amateur or a European title, it's really hard to you to find a promoter that is interesting on investing money on your professional career.
Yeah. I was gonna ask about your professional career. Like, what are you doing right now to continue your career?
So I right now I'm blocked in Italy because I'm waiting for my new visa, because I switched the visa. I did before I was a owner of a restaurant, but I was going crazy working in a restaurant. Restaurant was getting busy every day, and I was with no help. I was alone in the kitchen. I just had the help of my mom. So at the last, I say I need to sell it, because 3 years of work in a restaurant looks like 30 years in another job. So I sold the restaurant, and then I had to switch my visa in at P1, in a visa P1, which is a athlete visa. And now I'm waiting for the response of the immigration. I hope they will give me it, because I have a promotion, and USA promotion, which is sponsorized me. So I hope they will help me. They will give me the visa, and if they do, I am supposed to back in Florida in March.
Oh,
But in
nice.
the meantime, my promoter, my manager told me I can fight in Mexico in May. Sure, for sure, I will fight in May in Mexico. And probably if the lawyer will tell me that I can get the visa also in Mexico, I can go earlier in Mexico, so I can fight in March too. March and May. I hope so. It's up to me, because in Mexico there are a lot of possibility to fight. So if I stay there, I can fight each month with no problem. There are a lot of fighters over there, and there are a lot show.
Yeah, like I was
I
gonna.
just, yeah, I will fight until my 35 years old. At 35, I will stop. That's my limit. I put
Yeah,
my limit at 35 years old. So on these last 4 years, I have to do everything. I will fight like I never did before.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, could it be possible to gain citizenship in America, and then after that, you could start fighting like nationwide, and then transfer all those fights down to Mexico if you can't get any fights, in America?
What? Sorry?
I said, could it be possible if you could apply for citizenship in America, and then if you are approved, can you get that experience in for your fights, and then transfer that experience down to Mexico to try to get more visa, sponsorship down there?
No, the problem is that since I have no visa right now, I can't fight in USA. So I can only fight in Mexico. Until I don't get the USA visa, I will be able only to fight in Mexico. Then, when I have the visa for USA, I can also fight in USA.
Yeah, but can you like apply to become like a citizen? Can you
I
go
said,
through that process?
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Or maybe just if I will be undisputed world champion or something like that.
I mean,
I
unless
think
you get
so.
married to somebody.
But I don't think so. I mean, uh, I mm, I think you have to be like Katie Taylor to get uh, a citizen or green card or something like that.
I mean, unless you get
It's
married.
not easy, but you know,
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I just want to be there and training well and do my fight and stay focused on the fight, because in Italy it's not even easy to me to stay focused, because my family, my friends, food. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I do my workout, but it's not the same things like when when you're working out in a gym where are only professional fighters and the workout is different. Here
Yeah.
is full of amateur fighters, so it's me that I have to stay on the other workout. Like my friends workout, they used to fight in 3 minutes round, 3 rounds. So if there are the possibility to me to get 6 round, sparring is good, but it's like always 4 rounds, five, but it's impossible. It's difficult here. In the last 2 years, something is changing in the last 2 years, because a lot of fighters from Italy are going pro, but is still really far from the American reality.
Yeah, becoming like an actual hotbed for more competition.
Yeah, but it's not. The good things in Italy is that the fighters, the boxers, they do boxing for passion, for real, because there are no money. So they work in the morning, work in the afternoon, in the night time they go to the gym, they working out in the gym, and then they go to fight, and they get like 500 euro for a fight.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. That's horrible.
Yes, they do boxing just for passion. And this is what I love about Italian boxing, which is no business. There is not too much business in the boxing industry in Italy. Um, so less business, more passion. In USA, you see a lot of fighters going pro just to get money, and
Yeah.
that's no good.
Yeah, like I was gonna ask, in regards to the finances in boxing, like is it really difficult to try to like get a good contract for like those big money fights that you want?
Yes, it's difficult. To me, right now, it's still early. Maybe I have only 4 fights, so maybe I have to wait a little bit more. But for sure, it's less than a man. The men boxers, they have to wait much more time than a woman. Uh, but I think in the last year, women boxing is different. They start to pay more. They start to after the Serrano Taylor fight, things are changed. So the promoters start to looking for women and to they start to promote the female fights. So things are changing right now. But to me, it's still early to get a good fight contract. I hope it will happen at the end of this year after many fights.
Yeah, because I think the problem with female boxing is that not a lot of women are standing up to try to get more money. Because I think they're trying to hide behind the promoters to think that it's gonna get better. But if they like, if no one's speaking up against it to revolutionize against it, then that's how the cycle is gonna continue. But I believe if I like you as a fighter and I want to pay my money into you directly, you should get it versus the promoter giving it to you. So I think that if we as a fan base could actually get together and localize that financial support to a fighter like yourself, I think that would help you grow. And we could start like a grassroots community to support the fighters that we like. So like for example, let's just say if Black American talent were to come were to come to together, and they were to have their events in like certain Black American cities like Atlanta, Georgia, New Orleans, Louisiana, like those places, right? If we like those fighters and we like those athletes coming to those events, we should put our money to those athletes directly. So I think for that for that model, if we like certain people that we want to see, like yourself, we should put that money to you, and those events should be held a lot more consistently.
Hello?
You grow.
I can't hear you.
Oh, try coming out and getting back in. Oh wait, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, but I lost your connection.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, right now, yes.
Okay, yeah. Like I was just saying that to further that point, like if people like certain athletes in whatever sport that they like, for example with boxing, like if I like you as a fighter and I want to put my money down for you, then we should have like a grassroots localized community to support the fighters that we like. So therefore, the financial gain can be bigger for women's boxing in that manner. Because if you're
Yeah, this is a nice thing. It will be nice, but some fighters they used to do GoFundMe to get money to finance their boxing career, because like me they have no support from promoters, so they have to pay everything. When I was supposing to fight in USA, I was paying everything, like slot fee, my opponent, the flight, hotel, the hotel for the coach opponent, the flight for the coach opponent, everything, which is like $3,000, and I had to work to save my money and pay for my fight. And at the last, they canceled me 4 times the fight. So at last, say okay, bye USA. I have to go in Mexico. In Mexico, with $1,000, you can. Hello.
yeah.
Okay. With $1,000, you can pay your flight, get your opponent, pay your slot fee, food for you, food for your opponent, food for your family, for the family opponent. I mean, it's different. So it will be nice if regular people can support the fighters that they think they deserve it, but it's not so easy. That's why most of the fighters try to find sponsor.
Yeah, like financial services or financial sponsorships.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a sponsor, but it's impossible. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how it's work. I see my friends, they get sponsor everywhere. Then when I ask for a sponsor, they say, I don't know, maybe no. That's right. I don't even like go around and ask for a sponsor because looks like if I'm going to ask for money, which is the truth, but uh, it's something that I need to improve my career. Also because in Mexico I don't even get paid so much. It's Mexico.
Yeah,
It's
Mexico's not doing
worse
good.
than Italy.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's not good. I was gonna say, like, in a perfect world, like if boxing was that mega paid sport like all the other major sports here in America, like theoretically, would you not be concerned about money? Would you be more concerned about legacy to be successful for what you want to
so
do?
if boxing, sorry,
If boxing was a mega paid sport like all other major sports, in America or worldwide, would you be
yeah.
more concerned about your legacy rather than money to be successful in what you're trying to do right now?
I mean, I always think boxing is not for life. I mean, you can't be a fighter forever. There is a time when you have to stop because your body is no more fresh and in shape like before. That's why I say at 35 years old, I think I will stop because right now I already start to feel tired. And I know that there are a lot of fresh fighters of 18 years old that they are at the beginning of their career and they are good, they're fresh, they're in shape. So I don't think you can live forever with boxing. So yes, if eventually boxing is something that pay you a lot, I think you should have to take this money and save this money because it's not forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's that's what you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm saying, in a perfect world, if you had all the money given to you in the sport, you wouldn't care about that, theoretically. And like, would you care more about your legacy to just get all the best fights that you want and then just, retire when everything's done?
Yes, but I don't. I mean, if I get a good fight, I don't think about money. I think about good fights because everything I did for boxing until now is just for passion, not for money. So I need to put the work on and show what I can do and what I can't do, but not for money. So if the money comes because it's a good fight, it's okay. But it's not because if they asking me to go to fight with a good fighter, to me, I don't even see the money. Yes, it's important, but I don't. The first things I'm happy because wow, they asking me to fight this person, so I'm at this level, so I can fight her. I I have to show my skills. That's what I thinking first. Then I think about the money and everything. But I don't like Italian. I do boxing for passion and not for money. So if they will come, it's okay. If I don't get money, I do like I always did. I will work in a
Yeah.
different way, not in boxing. Like I'm doing like until now I had a restaurant. I was working 10 hours by day and then for 3 4 hours of workout by day, and working in a restaurant in the kitchen is another workout because you never stop, you stay there pa 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 pa. It's like crazy. So uh, because boxing was my passion and my job in a restaurant was what I have to do to live. One
Yeah.
day when I will never be able to fight and to work out. I have to back in the restaurant or in an office or whatever to get to working, to get my money, to pay my rent, to pay my car, to pay my gasoline, because boxing don't pay for it. Right now, don't pay. If eventually will pay, it will never be forever. So I will continue to working.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, in regards to your career, what weight class do you fight at, and how many divisions do you plan on moving up to try to get titles?
Okay, right now I think I can go to fight in heavyweight right now.
Heavyweight? What, heavyweight? Oh man.
Yes, because I got some weight that during the Christmas time in Italy. But no, I used to fight in how you say 130 pounds, which is featherweight, father,
Super featherweight? Super
super
featherweight?
featherweight. Well, yes, 130 pounds, but it's really hard to me reach this weight.
Oh, okay.
So I will keep this weight until I can. Then I think I will move up on 135. But right now I can keep it. I do some sacrifice, like really restrict diet because I'm also tall. I'm not short. So I'm 5'6" or 5'7".
Wow, 5'6"? Oh
Yes, I'm tall. So it's not really easy to me to reach the weight, but I do. It's
yeah,
part of boxing, no? Doing the sacrifice. But when I
yeah,
see Michaela Mayer first time in a gym, I was like, oh my god, oh you do the weight. She's big,
yeah.
she's tall, she's taller than me.
She's not a natural 130 pounder. She's
No,
definitely.
now she move up, but I think I thought, okay, she do, I can do easy, really easy, because she's really big.
Oh,
She's strong.
yeah. She's only five
She's
foot
another
nine.
of my favorite fighter.
Yeah, she's only 5'9". She's not really that tall, but I think she is 5'8", 5'9".
I don't know how tall she is, but when I saw her in Las Vegas, she was big, and I saw her and say, "Wow, you're tall." She
Oh,
say, "I
okay.
know."
Yeah, I mean it's not common for women to be that tall in the states, but
Yeah.
yeah, I can see the point there. Um, I was gonna say, like, what's the highest weight class do you plan on moving up for your career? Before you finish boxing.
What? What?
What's the highest weight class that you can move up to before you finish boxing?
Which weight class I will move up until where?
Yeah, yeah. What's the highest weight class you can move up to before you
No, I think 130, 135, maximum 135. I will try to be honest to keep my weight on 130 because I feel okay. I feel good. I feel good, especially in Mexico. When I fight in Mexico, they are really short. So to me, fighting 130, it's a good shoes.
um
But I don't know. I don't know if my body will stay at 130 for a long time.
yeah. But wait, didn't you tell me that you could fight at heavyweight?
Yeah, I say heavyweight because right now I think I'm 150 pounds. So
Yeah, like I thought heavyweight for females is like 175.
no. I mean, I feel like heavy right now. I feel heavy. I start to do my diet just because I like to when I start my training camp to feel okay. if you eat well, you feel well. So it's part of the workout, is making a good weight, and not just making weight for a fight, but also eating well during your workout. Because if you start to eat, um, what you say, like fat food, no, junk food, you
Fast
don't
food.
feel good. Junk food. If you eat junk food, it's not good during your workout.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
trying to. I don't even weight my stuff. Like if I want to eat chicken, I eat my piece of chicken without weight it. But if I have to make it weight, I also have to count my calorie and everything. Right now, I don't do this. I just keep an eye on what I'm eating. I don't eat fried stuff. I don't eat too much bread or junk food.
no, junk food is not good.
Candy, cookie. No, I had to forget it.
Yeah, too many,
I
too
had
many.
the full. I had the full during the Christmas time.
Yeah. Um, I, I was gonna ask, like, in regards for your career, like, what influence do you want to bring to your audience before it's all said and done for you to finish boxing?
What? Sorry, what in?
What influence do you want to bring to your fans, when it's all said and done for your career, ending in boxing?
For example, what do you mean influence?
Like, after your career is over, what message do you want to bring to the next generation that follows you heading into the future?
Wow, I see. Right now, I see every day many different people start boxing. So just I hope they will keep this work. They will continue to working out. They will not stop at the first how you say delusion, the bad things that imagine. There are some people that they stop boxing after one lost. They say, okay, no, I lost, I stop. No, I hope people will continue boxing and working out also after bad things, because boxing is like roller coaster. No, one day you stay up, one day you stay down, one day you stay up, down. So it's always full of surprises, and I hope boxing one day will be bigger than soccer. I hope that's what I hoping, because I come from Italy, which is a small country, but soccer right now is everything in Italy,
Oh yeah.
and that's why I don't like soccer, because I see too many corruption, too many bad things, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I
FIFA is
hope
very corrupt.
people will start to choose boxing more than soccer. I hope, like, if one day I have a baby, I will be mom. I will try to bring my son or daughter to the boxing gym first, than dancing school or soccer gym, just to see if they want. If they don't want, I will not pressing their day. But I hope everybody will do that to improve the boxing industry.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's very interesting you put that out there. Yeah, like as far as what you do now, do you plan to like bring like a bigger influence for any up and coming fighters in Italy to expand let the boxing talent more?
Do you bring?
No, no, like do you plan on bringing a bigger influence to Italian boxing to inspire more fighters to go pro in the future, or do you just plan on finishing your career and just moving on away from boxing?
I would love to working in boxing industry once I stop boxing. I mean, like manager. That's why I will start again my studying because I want to take my degree and then I want to do a master in sports management to be a manager of sports and try to put out of the Italian country some talent. I would love to stay in a boxing industry like a manager, like a coach, like everything, like catman, everything, because boxing is what I did until now, is what I love. So also if I will not be a champion one day, I don't care. I love boxing, so I don't do boxing just to be champion, champion, or champion. I enjoy the sport. I enjoy every workout. I enjoy everything in a boxing. So if one day I will stop it, I will stop to working out. I will do something for boxing anyway. So I'll see. I still don't know exactly what, but I think what I would love to do is being a manager.
Oh, nice. That's very good. I hope you do very well in it, and you know,
Thank you.
keep spreading influence. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like, I just wanted to, have you on and just, talk boxing with you. Do you have any final words for your audience that looks up to you?
What do you?
Yeah, I said, do you have any last words to share to your audience that follows you?
No, just to support my boxing career, and then thank you to listen me, to stay here, and, and sorry for my English. That's the most
Oh, no,
important.
no, no, no. Your English is fine.
Okay, and thanks to you to give me this possibility.
Yeah, anytime. I'm happy to have you on. Like, I like to have you back on again, and I wish you nothing but the best. And when's your next fight? Like, again, you said back in March or May,
In
right?
May, right now, for sure, in May, maybe March too. I have to speaking with the lawyer for my visa and saying if I will be able to go in Mexico before then February. Also because when I fight in Mexico, I fight in Mexico City, which is 2,500 meters of altitude. So I have to go there at last 1 month before to adapt my body to the altitude. So if I
Yeah.
will fight, for example, in March, I have to stay there in February. I can't go there a week before the fight.
Oh, yeah.
That's the problem in Mexico. Because I used to fight in Mexico City. If they organize a boxing show in Monterrey, which is the on the sea level, there is no
Yeah.
problem. But I used to fight in Mexico City, so I have to stay in Mexico.
Yeah. Well, if you come out to the state, I'd like to see you fight in Florida. I'll come
I
out.
would love it.
Yeah, come out to Tampa or Plant City. I'll definitely go there.
Okay.
Yeah, or if you're gonna fight, like, I'll go out to the Madison Square Garden too. Or actually, I think a perfect venue would definitely be the Yankee Stadium. Definitely
Yeah,
Yankee Stadium. That has
yeah,
to be
it
like the
will be
next step.
nice. But Madison Square Garden is a story for boxing. It's Yankee Stadium is something new, which is good. It's not bad. But when you go to fight in Madison Square Garden, looks like you did something incredible. Any fighter would love to fight there.
Yeah, like, I love the Madison Square Garden. It's like it feels like a basketball game mixed with like a
Yeah,
football game, and it's like super loud and it just gets electric.
yeah,
But
yes, yes, I know. Anyway, I have to go in the gym right now at 4 here, so in 40 minutes. I'm in
okay,
Italy, so 6 hour
all right,
more
sounds like a
than
plan.
you.
I'll see you later.
Uh, Okay, have a good day.
All right, thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching this amazing show with Miss Queen, Camilla Panatta. Very good fighter. Very good skill set. She is currently what 2-1 right now. Yeah, she has, or actually no, she's 3-1. She only has one KO. I think all of her fights have been in Mexico, but yeah, she's a good talent. I definitely had a good time talking with her. But yeah, be sure to support her. Like I'll drop her Instagram in the comment section below. And if you guys want to go check her out, please go check her out. And yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated with what's going on with her. But yeah, shout out to Camilla, very awesome woman, and hopefully she can bring a title home back to Italy. And yeah, support her down the path. So that's her Instagram link right there. But yeah, let me give shout outs to everybody that came through in the comment section. Shout out to Mr. Just Do Boxing. Thank you for coming through. TWT family in the house. Mike Biggs Boxing. Everybody go subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing, aka Mr. OG of YouTube Boxing. And we got Mr. Jose Diaz out of the good old 305 Miami area. Shout out to Cuba. And shout out to Mr. Skywalker Boxing. Mr. I'm gonna fight on February in Border Wars. Shout out to Skywalker. That's gonna be a lit fight. He'll be fighting on Border Wars. That's hosted by the Boxing Voice. So please go check him out. And who else did I miss? Think DP Raka. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for attending this live. This will be uploaded to the podcast and the main channel as well. So if you guys want to take a look at it, go for it. And yeah, I think that's about it. Shout out to Camilla. Thank you for taking the time and talking boxing. And I hope to have her on again. So thank you. Oh, and also shout out to Bruce Gas. Thank you very much, Bruce. Appreciate you for coming through. And yeah, guys, that's very much it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is what I do. I take a risk to try to get certain athletes on, and hey, who knows? I could be having Patty Pimblett on. Who knows? But I don't really care about that. Like I don't care about fame. Like I don't care about the glitz and glamour. I just care about giving you guys what I have like a passion to do, and I just like spreading philosophy with anybody in the sport of boxing and other combat sports or just sports in general. So appreciate you guys for coming through. Be sure to share, like, rate, comment, subscribe, do what you got to do, and yeah, I'll be coming out with more fire content. I do have like another fighter that I'm currently talking with. If you guys don't know his name, his name is Ahmed Alabai. He's a current light heavyweight fighter out of Miami, I believe. And like, if you guys don't know who he is, he's that Egyptian looking fighter that fought on PBC. He fought all the best competition. He fought John Pascal and all those guys. But yeah, he's a pretty good fighter, and hopefully me and him, if we're gonna get it on today, we're gonna probably get it done today or sometime this week. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through, and be sure to like, rate, share, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much, and shout out to the mighty LDBC TWC family, and I'm out. This is KRAD7435. I'm signing out. Adios, and see you later. Bye. Here's the outro.